up. Everybody on your feet, get up. Good laughs, good people, good vibes. Get ready, cause it's about that time. So clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Laugh it up, laugh it up, laugh it up. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Laugh it up, laugh it up, laugh it up. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Rodneyperry, and we are cooking with gas. Hot topics. Hey, y'all, I'm running a little late today, but it's only because I got some great people rocking with me today, and I'm super duper excited. My first guest, legendary comedian. Me and this guy go back 20 plus years. I knew him when he had a head full of hair, and he knew me when I did too. Steve Brown, what's up, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Man, hey, bro, hey, are you gonna give me the light skin look today?
Hey, man, I'm gonna do what I do, man. Hey, I'm trying to bring light skin back in style. I'm really not light skin. I'm beige, so I'm trying to bring them both in.
Beige.
I'm beige. I'm beige.
Stay right there, Steve. Stay right there. I will come back to you, man. We got a great show lined up today. Chi-Town's on. Corey B in the building. We tried to get on. She was driving. She was in the Jeep. Looking fly. Corey B, how you doing, baby?
Hey, I'm feeling good, baby. I'm feeling good. I'm stable today.
You stable. I love the hair. I love what
you want to borrow it. Okay, I ain't gonna do that. Never mind. Go and find the next person.
You know what? I can't mess with you no more. Yo, in the building, one of the alumni, Rodneyperry, Never Deny Next Level. This is one of the homies. She's a DJ. She's a fashion consultant. She does it all. Miss Michelle C in the place to be. Michelle, how you doing today?
What's going on? I'm digging the shirt. I just peeped game on the shirt. The shirt is dope.
Hey, I appreciate that. Michelle, first of all, where you at? What's this background?
I'm at the crib. I'm at home.
You in your bed?
Yes, chilling.
We need to get somebody over there to knock that headboard off. You stay right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all the way, we always New York City in the building. My girl, Miss Onika McLean. Onika, always a pleasure. My favorite dark-skinned person in the world. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Hey, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen today. Onika, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you. So here we go. All right. We're almost done. I had a chance to watch this dude perform today. He's an up-and-coming comedian, taking it to the next level. Mr. Cat Tash in the building. What you eating, dog?
Man, Chick-fil-A, man. Christian chicken nuggets is Christian nuggets. That's what I'm gonna call them, Christian nuggets. Everything good, man. How you doing, man?
Hey, man. Hey, Cat, thanks for coming in. All right, y'all, let's get it cracking. Cat Tash, Onika McLean, Michelle C, my girl, and the great Steve Brown. The name of the show is Hot Topics. We already got our audience tuned in, and these audience, all you guys watching, this is your show too. If you want to comment on any of these subjects, please feel free to jump in here. All right, first topic today, Mary J. Blige. Have y'all heard about Mary J?
No.
So Mary J. Blige, remember the singer Danny Boy?
Yeah.
Danny Boy claims that Mary J. Blige took some stuff from him.
So what? What?
Danny Boy is claiming that Mary J. raped him at age 15 or 16.
Come on.
All right. Whoa, Rodney, hold on.
Yes,
now, Danny Boy is the dude that sings "I Ain't Mad at You" on Tupac's song, right? The hook.
Yes.
Oh my God. Hey, Rodney.
Yes.
Listen, I got a quick Danny Boy story.
Okay, you got
Danny Boy was on the Tom Joyner cruise with us, right?
All right.
We hung out. He was in. I was in his room with his homeboy. I guess it was his room on the balcony. We kicking it. We chopping it up. We talking about gangster shit. And then I get off the cruise, and a couple of months later, Danny Boy came out the closet, and I'm looking around like,
Danny Boy came out the closet.
Yes.
Did he go back in? Because I ain't heard that one now.
Yes.
He just peeked out, came back in, closed the door.
Y'all better read up on it.
Yeah. Y'all dropping bombs on this, man.
We definitely need some bombs. Yo, Steve Brown. Okay, so Danny Boy is saying we was on death row. He met Mary J. Blige. He was about 15. But then the story is kind of weird because he make it seem like they carried on a relationship for some time. My question for y'all is, for the panel, everybody mute that's not talking. That's not talking. Perfect. My question to y'all is this: is there a double standard in the Me Too movement? Because I'm looking at Danny Boy like, if you don't shut your ass up, but is it possible that this could have happened to him? Miss Michelle, what do you think?
I believe absolutely it's a double standard because I mean, if you was going boy back in the day when everybody was hitting like that, then if you could say Mary J. Blige, we swerved, then absolutely that's a one up for him. So yeah, it's a double standard. He don't give a damn that got down with him.
Oh, Nika, have you ever Me Too'd anybody? Oh, Nika just checked out.
Yeah, she got nervous. She had to go. We ain't mad at her.
Kat, unmute your phone. Tell me, can you rape the willing? Can you be raped?
I can't see how a woman can rape a man, number one. Secondly, Mary J. Blige, she can rape me. I don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mary J. sexy. I mean, let her. I want some real love, and she would be real love for me.
Yo. Hey, thank you, Kat. Steve Brown, man. Let me ask you this, bro. I know we making light of this, but I mean, a lot of us men that have maybe had babysitters, you know, and they like, oh, let me see your little thing, and all of a sudden you in the situation. Could this have happened to a young man? Hit the mute, Steve. Open yourself up.
Right, as a matter of fact, that's how I got my virginity broken. Real talk. Really? Yeah, but the babysitter, real talk. And I was, I think I was 13, and I think she was like 19. And after she did that, I stalked her ass for a good minute because she put that thing on me. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Yeah. I wanted mama to pick her every time she went out.
Steve Brown, how did it affect you dealing with women later in your life? That moment.
You know what, brothers were built different back then. You know that, Rodney. So it didn't affect me at all. It was just one of those things. I came in, I guess, experienced because I got my virginity broken by an experienced woman. So I knew about all the positions because she put me in them. The book, she put my legs on her shoulders, everything. So I knew everything.
Steve.
Wait a minute. All right, thank you, Steve Brown. Corey Bell, you got sons. You know what I mean? You got sons, Corey Bell. Ain't no way you gonna let some woman take advantage of your babies.
I'm not gonna let nobody take advantage of my babies, but I think what happens is if a lot more men spoke out, it wouldn't be such as big of a double standard. But what happens is when men speak out, like you get that whole Terry Crews effect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand when they don't, but we can't ignore the fact that it is definitely a double standard because my girls will go and somebody said, Arkeisha, my girls know what they listen. I know some chicks. I know some chicks on the west side of Chicago. They say, hey, either you gonna give it to me or you gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Voluntary.
No, Corey Bell, they taking it.
They taking it. Hey, I never said their names.
Wow.
But yeah, it is a double standard, and that sucks.
I'm feeling something. Michelle, have you ever took it?
Hell no. I ain't taking it. No.
I don't know.
I'm here, Michelle. You can take me. You know, as a matter of fact, Michelle ain't even got no bottoms on. Come on, take me.
Come on, bottomless Steve. Come on, bottomless Steve Brown. I like it.
Hey, let's bring my girl back in. Onika, we're talking about Danny Boy claiming to be raped by Mary J. Blige. Now, Mary J. Blige is a big proponent of the Me Too movement. Is this just designed to make her look bad?
Onika typing her answer.
I wonder if her ex-husband didn't like set him up to do this so that it can make her just look.
I get what she's saying. That ex-husband was a mother father.
Well, hold on. Well, that man been gone 10 years. How y'all gonna bring him up?
Nigga,
But
she
I
still
thought
couldn't have.
she swerved too now. They said she was gay now too.
Yeah,
Who?
that man is gone. That
Everybody
man
gay.
got his
Oh,
money.
my
Everybody.
closet.
Everybody.
All right, new subject. Moving on. It's hot topic. Mariah Carey is getting sued by her brother. So Mariah Carey wrote a book, and she talked about her brother in the book, how violent he was, blah, blah, blah. And she put her brother in the book. The brother said, I'm going to sue your ass, sister, for defamation. Mariah Carey turned around and sued his ass like, yo, I have the right to tell my story. So the question is, for y'all, even if it's your family, do you have the right to tell your story if something traumatic happened? I'm going to say you, Steve Brown. Mr. Cat, hit your mutant and give me something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to tell my story, so I don't think nobody should be able to sue me. You know what I'm saying? So, nah. I mean, she has every right to tell her story. And, I mean, if it's true, it's true. I mean, it is what it is. That's what it
I
is.
know you just coming back from the proctologist. Anything you want to share with us?
I'm good, man.
Good for you.
I'm clean now.
Michelle.
Yeah, I feel like you should be able to tell your story. Like, I mean, you can't hold my truth. How you gonna sue me for my truth?
You absolutely right. But it's your family, Steve Brown. Like, do you expect your family not to sue you because you mentioned them in the book?
Well, you know what the thing is, it has to be a thing of mutual respect. If I'm gonna tell my story and one of my close family members is involved in my story, I'm gonna run it by them first and then go from there. But as far as that sue thing, that's just a big money thing because broke folks ain't trying to sue each other. We can just get mad at each other and be done with it, you know.
Come on, Steve Brown. Broke folks ain't trying to sue each other. Hey, Corey Bell, what I'm not gonna do is sue you because you my sister, am I right? You can't sue your sister.
Listen, here's the thing. When you tell your story, tell your story. My thing is, when I feel like I want to be free and be truthful or be whatever, now I gotta tell everybody's business. Like, come out the bushes, bitch. We caught. No, tell your story.
Right.
You don't have to say me. You don't even have to say our relation, because if I got some demons or some stuff that I'm fighting, when I'm ready to come out and say what it is, allow me to have that moment. You know what I'm saying? We've been watching this go on as of recently. Tell your story. Don't worry about mine.
So you saying leave me out of your shit?
Out of your shit. If somebody did something to you, then tell it in a way where you say a relative, da 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 da. You don't have to say my brother Steve Brown punched me in the face 3 times. You don't have to say it like that.
And another thing, Rodney, she is so right, because I would never tell anybody that me and you jumped on them white boys in Walmart in 2003. I would never say that. That's my story.
That's right.
And Rodney was with me. You see
Right.
Whoa. Y'all leave me out. Keandra, how are you? Not Mary J, Mariah Carey getting sued by her brother. She is countersuing him because she said, I can tell my story. Now, you got a good relationship with your brother. Would you ever sue him or countersue him?
I'd be wasting my damn time suing him. He ain't got no money for me to sue him. That is a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. I'm going to owe more to the lawyer than I am going to ever get from him. I have a better chance of whooping his ass than suing him. Just go to whoop his ass and get it over with.
Yeah.
But with him, because he's 6'3", I'm gonna have to shoot that Negro. So,
Steve Brown, are you gonna sue him or whoop his ass?
I'm whoop his ass. Or if I attempt to whoop his ass and he beat me, I'm pressing charges.
That's what you do. That's it, Steve.
Okay, that's how you get back.
Right.
That's it.
It's a win for everybody.
You ain't gonna just beat me and go home.
Yeah. I call the police.
Exactly. You can't go home. Yo, next topic. Kevin Hart got a new movie coming out on Netflix, and Steve Brown, I know you're a father. Are you a father?
Yes.
Cat, are you a father? Attached.
Yes, sir. I'm a father like 11 times.
Kevin Hart got a new movie.
11?
Wait.
Did you not know we was getting them?
Wait a minute.
This nigga got the worst.
What he say?
And all my kids got ADD, all different daddies.
You know,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, hey, that's big, man.
Now I got
That's
3
big.
kids, but I raised 11 kids.
oh well, that's dope. That's
Good for
dope.
you, man.
Hats
That's
off
what's
to
up,
you.
man.
Robe on for it.
I sure love any man that step up in the place of a father that ain't there, man. That's
Well,
awesome.
Rodney. Well, Rodney, I got 3 sons, a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 17-year-old. And I told my 17-year-old when he turned 18, all 3 of y'all getting the hell out.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, everybody gotta go.
everybody.
Everybody.
Hey,
Hey,
damn.
you can't put out the little kids.
Everybody.
Everybody gotta go.
They
Yeah.
go with the big ones. Them little ones go with the big ones. Where you think my daughters and my sons at right now? As soon as them 2 little girls got apartments, I said, pick, you want the 16 or the 13? Y'all
Right.
swap on the weekends, but every nigga in this house
Hey.
got to go.
The hashtag to this show is gonna be everybody.
Everybody.
Hashtag everybody. Hashtag everybody.
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 Hey, y'all, Kevin Hart got a movie coming on Netflix June 18th. It's called Fatherhood. The movie is about a guy who him and his wife have a child, and the mother dies, and the wife the dad has to raise his child alone and has to figure it out by himself. Man, it's a great story. But get this, man, I think it's a testament to Kevin Hart what he's doing right now. The original guy that the story's about was a white guy, and they got Kevin Hart playing the lead, which is a good look for black fathers. I want to give y'all all a chance to shout out your fathers if you can. Hopefully you got a good relationship, because I am throwing you under the bus. But whether they're here or not, let's shout out our pops, man.
Okay. I want to shoot a heavenly shout out to my dad who passed away 5 years ago, Bobby George Brown, great man, and there it is, and my grandfather, because they co-raised me. The elder Frank McMullen, he went to pastor at a holiness church. You know, one of them churches where you go Sunday morning and get out there Wednesday evening. One of them churches.
Yo, hey, you know what, man? Good fathers don't get a good rap, man. And you have all the bad stuff about how Papa was a Rolling Stone. I'm glad to see Kevin Hart doing a movie like this, because it gets to see fathers in a great light. Lil Rel is in this movie as well. Corey Bell, you want to shout out Pops?
Yes, I do. I would love to shout out my father, Batman. He has been keeping up with Gotham City, after all of these years. He has fucked up the Joker, the Penguin, the Riddler. Like, I'm so grateful for him. And it was him that taught me how to be fearless and to drive really, really fast. If you ever wonder why I'm always in my cat suits, I am a descendant of my father. And if you don't believe me, nigga, check my timeline. Because that's the only daddy I've ever known has been motherfucking Batman. And I've been dressing like my daddy ever since I lost 100 pounds. Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Corey, for sharing. That was beautiful. Ms. Michelle.
Y'all all right?
The only father that I can shout out is our Father who art in heaven.
Yeah.
Hallowed be their name.
Yes.
Shout out
to my pop.
Give us this day.
Shout out Howard. Howard be thy name.
Howard be their name.
That's right.
Okay, we moving on. Miss Keandra, we didn't get here by ourselves, man. Let's shout out Pop.
My mother had me through an asexual immaculate conception.
You know what?
But, I wanna. You know what? I am gonna shout out my daddy. May he rest in some type of peace.
Some type.
Appreciate him for giving me these natural arch eyebrows that I ain't got to sit in nobody's chink chair to get them done. I appreciate.
What kind of chair? What kind of chair?
I ain't got to sit in no chink chair. I ain't got to. No, but I appreciate that. But I do want to shout out my grandfather, the Bishop William Burge, for stepping in and being a father when the rest of these jokers cut. And so I appreciate my grandfather who is still living, and he'll be 96 next month. So
hold up, did you say some kind of peace? Are y'all still going to the grave and bothering him or something? What are y'all doing?
I did have visited the gravesite since he passed away 2 years ago. And I told him, see, now I didn't call before I come, and you got to sit here and listen to this, what I got to say today.
Wait a minute.
You ain't got no choice but just sit on back, and lay down and take this, because
Oh wow.
Wow, that's crazy. Cat Taz, man, you from a big family, man. Tell me about Pops.
Yeah. Hey man, I just gotta thank God for my pops, man. He remind me of, Cliff Huxtable. I mean, Bill Cosby. He more like Bill Cosby for real. Like, the sexy version. That a Jello pudding pop. He was a sperm donor. He did a lot of bad things to women. I found out I got about 7 siblings. 2 of them I never met before, and I found out about another one the other day. So I just want to thank God for the father to decide to give me his last name, but it ain't the one I was born with. You know what I'm saying? That sperm donor. But I mean, God bless his soul. I hope he ain't in hell like he probably is. But
right,
Gary Merck, my dad, my dad that got your last. I love you, man. Happy Father's Day, and drink all the scotch you want.
Rodney,
yes, sir.
your friends ain't got no daddies. Why you got no daddies?
Hey, well, let me tell you something, Corey Bell. I got enough daddies for everybody. Let me tell you something. I got my biological father. I got one stepdaddy. I got another stepdaddy.
Come on, mama. Come through.
My mama was out in the street. My mama made sure we had some help around the house.
Listen. Okay.
My one stepdaddy, he lost all his fingers on his left hand. And so let me tell you something, Steve Brown. You ain't been thumped till you been thumped by a nigga with no thumb.
Right.
Rodney. Nigga with no thumb.
No. Hey, no what, Rodney? No what?
No thumper. Oh, nigga, we got it together yet? Okay.
Wait. This is ridiculous. I'm really good with technology. This is his.
You definitely get your Teddy Riley on the day. You definitely get your Teddy Riley on the day. Oh, Nika, Kevin Hart got a new movie out called Fatherhood. It's a great story and it's a really good look for black fathers. Black fathers get a bad rap. You want to shout out your pops?
Yes, I want to shout out my father. Thank you, Dad. I didn't grow up with my father, but we have a good relationship now. And shout out to all the fathers. Most of the children that's mad at their fathers because you left us with your crazy ass mother. You knew this bitch was crazy, and you're gonna leave us here with her. That's the problem. People be mad at the mother because now she's overwhelmed and she's crazy. She left, but you left us here. You know nuts. You should have took us when you got your new girlfriend. You should have got us, Daddy. And then we talked to him about it, and now we okay. We good. Happy Father's Day. Okay.
Wait a minute. Is this your background? Where you at?
I told you my daughter got her car towed, and now I'm in the DMV trying to get the damn car back. Because they're
not even looking at you. That's New York City for you. They ain't even look. Wow, this is crazy.
They ain't even trying to be in the camera.
Right. Okay.
Next topic. The super agent Rich Paul, he represents AD, he represents LeBron James, among other people. He says white players will not work with him. White players will not work with him. This dude has gotten people more money than any other agent, and not only are the agents kind of freezing them out, but there are white players in the NBA that will not sign with this guy. What do you guys think of that double standard, Miss Michelle?
I don't really watch sports like that, but he can sign me if he got the check. I learn how to dribble.
You definitely Cat, man, what do you think, man? This guy is one of the best agents in the game right now. He's getting people more money than they ever got. He's signing great deals. They're not losing no money. But white players don't want to work with him.
All white players don't want to work with him. I mean, just keep getting your money with the black people. I thought you were saying that he ain't letting white players play.
No. They won't sign with him for whatever reason. Oh, Nika, you know about sports. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know nothing about no sports. What are you talking about? I don't know.
My bad.
I know about racism, and that's racist. But that's all I'm gonna say. I list the players that he tried to sign that don't want to sign with him, and then we can boycott them. They want to boycott every damn thing else. Let's boycott that.
Wow, well said, Onika. Steve Brown, you from Alabama. You got your race. What's up, Amir? You got your racism seasoned to a perfection. What do you think about this guy, Rich Paul? He says he's having a hard time signing white athletes.
Well, you know what? Honestly, man, with the people that he have in his stable, some of those athletes. Now, it could be racism, but you got to look at it like this too. Probably some black players won't sign with him either, because you got to look at who he signed, who got in the stable, and they might feel that he's giving them all of the attention because they are his cash cows. You got to look at it like that too, and from a business aspect.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes, even with my agent, you know, like somebody might be bigger than me. I'm like, damn, I need to give me an agent that can focus on me. So maybe
right. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not. I mean, of course, I threw the race card out in a minute because I'm from Alabama, but at the same time, you're looking at business, and you know, sometimes let's say if my agent already has Denzel Washington and all them. Ain't no sense in me signing with him, and unless something is guaranteed that they're going to put me on a Denzel level. But you know, I'm going to be put on the back burner. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, hey, great point. Hey, Corey Bell. I mean, Rich Paul, one of the best agents in the game. White boys won't sign with him. What's up?
Well, I don't really know much about soccer, right? But what I can tell, I know exactly why they won't sign with his ass, because
why not?
Because he's been trying to make them learn how to do the Cupid shuffle. He had some other white boys.
Oh, hell no.
Wanted them to get girlfriends named Keisha. They just wasn't with it. And I understand. I get it. They can't do up, and they don't want to learn how to fry chicken. I get it.
So everybody got to know how to do the cha-cha slide, and they don't want to learn.
That's all it is. They ain't seen The Best Man. They ain't seen Coaches. And these are requirements that he got. He said, if I'm going to give you the big money, you got to do some big requirements. And they don't want to watch Cooley High. Now, that ain't
They got to know who Miss Jane Pittman is.
They need to find out exactly what Shirley's role on what's happening was. Was she the cook, was she the owner, or was she the fucking bouncer? We need to know it. And they don't want to learn. And that's fine. Stay mediocre then. Stay mediocre.
They need to memorize the episode when Penny got burned by her mama.
Yes, was it the iron
Good times
or the right hand? They need to know who did JJ make that painting for when they was finna come and rob his ass. Okay.
They need to know Michael. They didn't know Michael was really gay or not. I don't.
He was a gay.
So Michael Evans
to the 5 heartbeats.
when he sang "Bubbling Brown Sugar," you should have known.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think Michael just had a birthday. I think he turned 103 or something.
Yeah.
No, he did.
Y'all know that JJ's son is doing really, really well. I think JJ from Good Times. His son. Well, as a matter of fact, his son, because he named him after the character. I think his name is Jordan Jackson. That's the son. I'm so proud of him. So he couldn't let the JJ go. So he named his son Jordan Jackson. He's been out there killing these stages all over. I'm proud of the boy. I'm proud of him.
What you looking at?
JJ name was James Jr. Corey.
Don't correct me, Onika. You are in the DMV. I say Jordan Jackson. JJ's son, and damn it, that's what it is. Now watch the look off again, Rodney. Watch the look off.
Hey, by the way, Rodney, if they do have a reboot of Good Times, I think Trick Daddy should play Florida Evans. I'm just saying.
Damn.
Oh my God.
You don't know that.
They definitely got the same.
Hey, if I get shot, y'all know what happened, right?
You think Trick Daddy?
Twinning.
Play Florida Evans. That's what you think, Steve Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it with a straight face.
I can't do this with y'all. All right. I got to end this shit, man. Before I go, we got one more topic of the day. Okay. DC Young Fly, a guy in Tommy T's in Pleasanton, California. DC Young Fly was on stage, and a guy tried to get on stage, and DC Young Fly put hands on him, and the guy was escorted out, and DC Young Fly knocked the guy out. Steve Brown, you've been through this. I asked you to come on, man. This is crazy, dude. That we are so vulnerable as comedians. Can you speak to DC Young Fly and what's that like, man?
Man, let me tell you something, man. Rodney, you know, I box. I've been doing it for like years. And the thing is, man, you can never prepare for something like that, man. And DC, he acted on a split-second decision. You know, with me, I saw the guy coming, but the thing is, you gotta look at it you know, as far as your business. If I hit this dude or whatever, would I get sued or whatever and all that? So, you know, that was my thing. I was just trying to keep him off me until security came. Unfortunately, there was no security. So, you know, what do? You know, but I honestly, if I ever fell in that situation again, which was an isolated event, you know, I'm gonna have to take my chances, because dude was wide open. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're looking at those pockets too. Do you get docked? Do you get sued? And then
I mean, you also got to be thinking, like, if I not hit this dude, he busts his head on the floor, he die. You know, exactly. I mean, you got to think of all that.
And then Rodney, not only that, you had 4 ladies go to the hospital. When it got through the mic stand, the base of the mic stand hit the wall and hit a lady in the back, and she had to get 4 stitches. Oh, you know, a lady got a nose broke. Lady, it was a melee, bro. And the thing is, you know, what do? You know, so and it was fortunate that for DC that he had security around him, because DC is a small fella. So, you know, kudos to him for going on and taking that first swing, because he's a frail guy. You know?
Yeah, no doubt. Corey Bell, what's your thoughts on this, man? I mean, DC is like one of our comedic brothers, and he gets into it while he working.
Listen, first of all, I want to say that the video of Steve Brown and his altercation was how I was introduced to who he was, and then I fell in love with him. That nigga is so quick. Steve, you like a goddamn sensei. I watched you nigga bounce around that and the stool and everything. I said, y'all can say what y'all want to, but this nigga is skilled at what he does. I watched you wax on and wax off, nigga.
Well, the thing, like I said, right, a lot of comics don't know it, but like I said, I box. I've been doing it for like 6 years, so pretty much it was just a defensive moves I was using, but keeping him in front of me. That's because you know, if you turn your back, you're vulnerable. So you want so pretty much the idea was to let him swing himself out, and then hopefully somebody will break it up or don't go on attack. Because the reason he threw the mic stand and the bar stool is because he got tired and he couldn't hit me. So he's like, you know what, fuck this, I'm just gonna throw something at him and hit him. Excuse my language, that's what happened.
And that didn't work either. But I've been on that stage at Tommy T's in Pleasanton, and it's unfortunate because it's a raised stage. You got to go, it's up over the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So that could have been dangerous all in itself. You know what I'm saying? I do not blame DC Young Fly, because I've had to walk out of some clubs some nights where niggas had to literally walk me to my car to be safe because they were too drunk. They didn't like what I said on stage. Me, Just Niche, and Mary Lee had a guy while I was performing throw a full bottle of Ciroc to the stage because he was so messed up. And it ended up being me, Just Niche, and Mary Lee up against about 30 guys that were rushing the stage. Like, so we've been there, and that ain't our fault. You know, it's normally somebody didn't had too many drinks and got out of their body, because you normally don't have that kind of issue at a comedy show. Even if people don't come to laugh, they didn't come to be combative. And so knock them down where they get stood up, and then say, I was in fear of my life. I learned that in my training class. If you say that, I was in fear of my life. Now, what happens after that is what the fuck happens. That's what stands up in court.
Wow. Onika, have you ever been in a situation where you was worried about fear for your safety while working?
Yeah. Well, I was doing something for talent in Florida, and this lady like got on the stage and she was being aggressive, but I kind of like danced her down. But I was nervous. I was like, well, damn, we got to fight. So it happens. I don't blame them. Sometimes it gets crazy. Sometimes it gets crazy.
It's so much to think about as comedians. It's bad enough. I mean, you trying to make people laugh. We got the young comedians in the building. What did this make you think about, Keandra? You getting in this game?
This makes me think about the time I worked for the state with the mental health and disabled folk. So I'm used to people coming at me wanting to do something to me. I just, have to revert back to those maneuvers that I learned in NCI training. They get a therapeutically wrapped up and they will be placed to the floor. Not what you know is how you write it up. So
wow. hey, speaking of that,
I like that.
And we're gonna close out after this. Steve Brown, I know you talked to me about that young man that attacked you. Was out of his mind. He was suffering from mental issues.
He had just he had just gotten out of prison probably a couple of days before. He was severely bipolar, and he was drinking and hadn't been on his medicine. And I think what happened was he had a panic attack because clearly nobody was bothering him. He was enjoying himself, laughing his ass off. And next thing you know, he stood up, and this girl put her hand on his shoulder to see was he okay, and he socked her, and everything just went from there. Yeah. So he was attacked. See, people think he was just attacking me. He was attacking everybody. And for some reason, we made eye contact. There it was.
Wow, man. Hey, Steve, thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing. Real quick before we get out of here, I got to give each one of y'all a chance to shout yourself out. Mr. Cat Tash, man, what you got going on? How can we be a part of your world?
All right, man. What I got going on, man? A few things. Right now, Amazon Fire TV on it's a movie. It's called Thankful for My Family. I played the part of Shane Senior, an old guy about Rodney's age, and I do a lot of stuttering like I'm doing right now. So yeah, on that, and I got a TV channel. It's called UBSN TV. It's on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Comedians, all types of content going on, music and whatnot. So man, Rodney, thanks for having me on here. I've been watching you since I was a baby.
Yo, Miss Michelle, thank you for coming today. I know you're a DJ. The world is open back up. You got business. You do all kind of stuff. What's next for you?
Right now, I'm focused on my podcast, Candy Kisses TV. We just made the 1K, so we monetizing the thing. So please follow me at Candy Kisses TV on YouTube and all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Google.
It's hot. It's hot too.
Thank you.
Hey, send some of the people over here too. Thank you, Michelle. All right, Miss Keandra. She's a alumni of the Rodneyperry Never Deny Next Level. Miss Keandra, thank you for coming on. She's been on 2 days in a row. She's the longest running class member on this show. Where you going?
Where am I? Oh, I'm just sitting down in the car in front of my apartment. I got still because I was door dashing when you hit me.
Oh, you was hitting the door dash. Okay.
I like her.
I know, right?
We won't doing nothing right now. So we go hang out with Mr. Rodney and friends and see what's going on.
Hey, well,
Rodney, I like her, bro. I like her.
Hey, she got a good spirit, man. I love this lady, man. Thank you, Keandra. Thank you for showing up, be a part of the show today. Miss Onika McLean, how are you? You're at the DMV. You're a great mom, and it just, what get me? Nobody in the background gives a shit about what we do.
They don't care. They don't care.
New York City is real. Yo, Onika, what's up? What's up next for you, sis?
I got a bunch of shows coming up. That's it. Just really shows. I'm doing something for a HBO thing on Thursday. So fingers crossed. But just follow my social media stuff. I'm so excited. Just follow my social media, Onika Comedy.
What's your social media? What is it?
Onika Comedy. ONIKA and then comedy. All social media platforms.
Love it. Thank you so much for coming on today, sweetie.
Thank you.
It's Onika. Uh-oh. Who do I go with, Batman or
me?
What? Steve Brown, man, it's an honor and a privilege to have you on the show today, man. You're one of my favorite comedians in the world. and we've been in this thing getting it for a long time, man. What's happening next for you, bro?
Hey man, next week I'll be in Colorado Springs at the all new 3 E's Comedy Club.
3 E's is a nice club, man. You're gonna like that.
Yep, thanks, man. Also, y'all check out my podcast with me and 3 other phenomenal comics. It's called the Yeah We Talk Like This show on YouTube. And y'all just follow me on social media at Comic Steve Brown. One word, at Comic Steve Brown. Thanks for having me on, Rodney, man. I appreciate you, man. I've been watching you since I was a kid, man. And thanks for having me.
Love you, Steve.
You want to find out how to get kicked out of here? You know what to say.
That's the quickest way to do it, baby.
Yo, Miss Corey Bell.
It's me and you, Rodney. I got a bunch of stuff coming up. Me and
No. Ain't nobody asked you that yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I need to say something to you.
Okay.
I thought we was gonna get some type of moment when I asked about people's fathers. You said your father is Batman.
Batman is my daddy. If you just wondering, Rodney, because I know you be watching me in like my outfits and stuff. Like, why is she always in the cat suit? I'm trying to earn my ears. I still haven't earned them yet. So I'm trying to earn my ears because my daddy getting old and he can't keep fighting all this crime and he needs me. Gotham needs me.
Oh my God, you're so silly, man.
Well, you don't know your daddy. Your daddy can be anybody. I tell people that all the time. They used to try to make that a sad, oh, you don't know your father. Nigga, my father has been everybody. Sammy Sosa was my daddy. Mick Jagger was my daddy. Yeah. A lot of people. Sam Cooke was my daddy.
Sam Cooke, born by the river.
Yes, Chain Gang. That was my daddy. You can
Corey,
be anybody.
What you got going on? I see you got the cash out. I saw you riding with your son the other day, and he can't take it no more.
He is sick of me. He is sick of GG 2.0, always wanting to twerk. He was like, you are not a grandmother. I said, look, it wasn't my fault that I was a teenage mother. That ain't got nothing to do with me, okay? Brenda got a baby, and I said, oh, really? Hold my beer. Watch this. I'm going to one-up. Like, I had 2 babies. Okay, now beat that, Brenda.
Come on, Brenda.
Wrap that baby up. So, yeah, my son is 17 years old, and he is 6'2", and he is sick of me. Now people think that he's my boyfriend because I was out with the little shorts on. He wouldn't even let me get out, man. That's crazy.
Yo, what up, Joe Hill?
What up,
you gotta
Joe?
come on the show, Joe. Yo, Corey, I love you. I know you got the Showtime special out on the street. You're working on some new stuff. Can we talk about it?
We can. No, we
Save
can't.
it. We'll bring you back.
Yeah. But I am on my way to Monique and I are going back out on the road. I'm excited about that. Chuckles, we coming. New Orleans, we're coming. We got a bunch of stuff coming out, and I'll be performing in Jamaica twice. So once in July and once in August, and I am not wearing nothing but my cat ears. Know that. That's what we own. GG 2.0, baby. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pornhub, RedTube, X videos, and OnlyFans. If you follow my OnlyFans for $40, I teach young girls under 30 how to cook. It's called OnlyPans. That's what it is. Uncle Rodney.
OnlyPans.
OnlyFans. OnlyPans.
Yo, such a great show today, guys. I cannot thank you all enough. OMG. Thank y'all for coming in. My name is Rodneyperry. The name of the show is Hot Topics, but it's so much more than that. Thank you, Mr. Cataz. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Keandra. Thank you, Rodneyperry, you motherfucker. Good show, you bastard. Hey, y'all have a great day,
Thank you, Rodney, man.
Love you, man. Love you,
Rodney.
Rodney. Ever since I was a little girl. Bye.
You know what? Wait, you can't kick yourself out. You can't kick yourself out. I do the kicking out around here. Keandra just in you. He's trying to say like I'm old. I ain't old, mother.
What about your boy Rodneyperry?
Everybody just stop what you're doing.
Rodneyperry. OTV every night.
Hey there, how you doing? What's up? Everybody on your feet, get up. Good laughs, good people, good vibes. Get ready, cause it's about that time to clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Laugh it up, laugh it up.